Bible Thumping Wingnut coming to you on the Bible Thumping Wingnut channel, and this is going to be probably longer than it needs to be because it's a ramble. I've been thinking about some things. Capricious Black Box put out a video response to Matthew 4:19. Matthew 4:19's video was a response to Capricious Black Box. Capricious Black Box said that the street preacher type presuppositionalists like to handle people in a certain way and then expose that they know nothing and then disregard them to a trash heap. Capricious Black Box stated it's the street preaching type that does this. Matthew 4:19 made an excellent video in response showing street preacher types who don't do that, who use the presuppositional argument, point out the folly of the atheistic position, and then help the atheists understand why they actually do know things. A great video response. Capricious Black Box's response today to Matthew 4:19 was, that video actually was directed directly to Bible Thumping Wingnut. When was the last time you saw the Bible Thumping Wingnut preaching, street preaching? When was the last time anybody considered me as the street preaching type? And then once again, Capricious Black Box encourages the Bible Thumping Wingnut to make an apology for treating Alex Boton the way he did on November 9th. So I'd like to address why I treated Alex Boton the way I did on November 9th. No way am I going to apologize for the way that I treated him. I treated him the same way that I would treat Live Life 8072 and Atheism Defended if he ever came on the Bible Thumping Wingnut show. I treated Alex a certain way because of the way he came at me. He came at me as an enemy. And before my interaction with Alex Boton, Alex was saying, hey, I've defeated this guy and this guy. I made Cy Ten Bruggencase say this. I made Colin Pearson say that. I got Matthew Bell to say this, and so on and so on. And if you're going to put that forth before you interact with me, I'm going to be careful not to say anything so that Alex can say, hey, I got Bible Thumping Wingnut to say this. So why did I deflect every question that he had? Because I did not want to become a quote to Alex Boton. I treated Alex Boton the way I did because of the way he came at me. He came at me like a fool. Live Life came at me as a fool. Atheism Defended came at me, and I treated him like a fool with the videos that I made in response to him. Now, you could argue whether my videos after November 9th have been good or not in regards to Alex Boton, but what I've done is I have attacked his position. Not him personally, but his position. And you can disagree with my points if you want, but you can't say I was unfair. Everything that I put in there, even though they're short clips, you can go and watch the videos and see what he said. So I'm not going to apologize for my interaction with Alex Boton. There's no reason to. And here's why. When you don't come after me like an idiot, you get treated real nice. Just ask Stephen Bachman. Ask P.W. Swivel. Ask Witt. Ask Suicide for Celluloid. Ask The Realistic Nihilist. Ask Steve Shives. Ask Truth Surge. And on and on and on. These people have come on the Bible Thumping Wingnut show and had pleasant interactions even as we disagree. So, if you don't want to interact with me, fine. I don't really care. There's enough people for me to interact with. I don't always like to interact with atheists. I like to have fellowship with fellow believers. I'm fine if you don't want to interact with me. I'm a little frustrated right now because of Capricious Black Box coming across in a dishonest way, where he said, like, I won't reiterate, go back to the beginning of this video, and you'll know why I just said that. So, for those that want civil conversations, I've got enough of those folks. For those that don't want anything to do with me or the presuppositional argument, that's fine. The presuppositional argument puts the non-believer basically in a bear trap. And they have no way out except to gnaw their own foot off. If you're going to say, I will interact with you if you don't use the presuppositional argument, well, how about if I choose one of your arguments you can't use? How ridiculous does that sound? You can't say the presup is a childish argument because, I mean, we've got YouTubers with 6 video series and whole channels dedicated to trying to debunk the presuppositional argument. So we've gone from this silly, ridiculous argument to, obviously it's something that needs to be addressed in a very big way. And now, the ridiculous part is, the presuppositional argument is now being described as so complex that those that are using it aren't using it properly. They don't even understand it themselves. So look at where we've gone. I mean, the presuppositional argument has gone from silly to so complex that we don't even understand it. Well, some atheists like Ozzy have come forward and they understand the presuppositional argument and they know why that it's good, and I don't think that they can even defeat it themselves. Well, actually, I know that they can't defeat it themselves. I know that Ozzy cannot defeat the presuppositional argument because nobody can. So, all this being said, if you're going to be civil and you'd like to have a discussion with me or some other Christians who come on the Bible Thumping Wingnut show, fine. If you don't, fine. I'm fine with that. And to address Alex Boton now, since my interaction on the 9th, since his wife's illness, and some conversation that Alex and I have had, we have a different tone of a conversation right now. Behind the scenes, Alex and I have begun a relationship that is not that of enemies. We're talking. We are engaging each other in a completely different tone. Where that will go from here, I don't know, but I like it, and I hope Alex likes it as well. Until next time, thanks for listening to my rant. See ya.